The Adventure of Brave Finley. The Little Fox Who Saved the Forest. Indiana, the heart of the Whispering Woods, where the trees whispered secrets of ancient times and the streams sparkled in the sunlight, there lived a small but clever fox named Finley. Though he was small in size, Finley had the heart of a lion and the courage of a warrior. He loved exploring the woods, helping his friends, and learning all the secrets the forest had to offer. One peaceful morning, as Finley was wandering through the woods, something strange caught his attention. The trees that once stood tall and vibrant were losing their leaves, and the flowers were wilting. The air, usually fresh and filled with birdsong, felt heavy and still. Finley's nose twitched as he sensed something was terribly wrong. As he made his way deeper into the forest, he heard a voice calling his name. It was Willow, the wise old owl who lived in the tallest tree in the woods. "Finley, something terrible is happening to the forest," Willow hooted, flapping her wings. "The Blight of Shadows has returned, and it's draining the life from the trees and plants. If we don't stop it, the entire forest will wither away." Finley's ears perked up. He had heard stories about the Blight of Shadows, a dark magic that stole the life from the land, but he had never thought it was real. "What can we do, Willow?" Finley asked, his heart pounding with concern. "There is only one way to stop the Blight," Willow said, her voice serious. "We need to find the Crystal of Light, a magical gem that has the power to heal the land. But it's hidden deep within the Cavern of Echoes, a dangerous place filled with traps and challenges." Finley's eyes widened. The Cavern of Echoes was a legendary place, known for its winding tunnels and mysterious sounds. Few had ever dared to enter, and fewer still had made it out. But Finley knew that he couldn't let fear stop him. He had to save the Whispering Woods. "I'll find the Crystal of Light," Finley said firmly, his tail swishing with determination. "The forest needs me." Willow smiled down at the brave little fox. "I knew you would, Finley. But be careful. The journey will not be easy." Without wasting another moment, Finley set off on his adventure. He raced through the woods, passing by the trees and streams he had always loved. As he reached the edge of the forest, the entrance to the Cavern of Echoes loomed before him, dark and foreboding. Finley took a deep breath and stepped inside. The cavern was just as eerie as he had imagined. The walls were jagged, and strange echoes filled the air. But Finley was brave, and he pressed on, navigating the twisting paths and dark tunnels. As he ventured deeper, he encountered many challenges: rocks that shifted under his paws, tunnels that seemed to lead in circles, and strange creatures that watched him from the shadows. But Finley didn't give up. His heart was full of courage, and he knew that the forest was depending on him. After what felt like hours of searching, Finley finally reached the heart of the cavern. In the center of the room stood a pedestal, and on top of it, glowing softly in the darkness, was the Crystal of Light. It shimmered with a warm, golden light, and Finley felt a surge of hope as he approached it. But just as he reached out to take the crystal, a deep voice echoed through the cavern. "Who dares to take the Crystal of Light?" Finley's fur bristled as a shadowy figure appeared before him, a wraith, a creature made of darkness and mist. Its glowing eyes watched him closely. "I am Finley, and I've come to save the Whispering Woods," Finley said, standing tall despite his fear. "The Blight of Shadows is destroying the forest, and I need the Crystal of Light to stop it." The wraith's eyes narrowed. "Many have come before you, but none were worthy of the crystal. What makes you think you are different?" Finley took a deep breath. "I may be small, but my heart is strong. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for the forest and all the creatures who live there. The forest needs me, and I won't let it down." The wraith studied Finley for a moment, then slowly nodded. "Your heart is pure, little fox. You are worthy of the Crystal of Light." With that, the wraith disappeared, and the cavern grew still. Finley carefully took the crystal in his paws, feeling its warmth spread through him. He knew that with this, he could save the forest. With the Crystal of Light in his grasp, Finley raced back to the Whispering Woods. The once vibrant forest had grown even darker, and the trees were almost bare. But Finley didn't hesitate. He ran to the center of the woods, where the Blight of Shadows was strongest, and held the crystal high. "Let the light heal the land," Finley cried. The crystal glowed brightly, and a beam of golden light shot from it, spreading across the forest. As the light touched the trees and plants, the blight began to fade. The leaves returned to the trees, the flowers bloomed once more, and the air was filled with birdsong. Finley watched in awe as the forest came back to life before his eyes. "You did it, Finley," Willow hooted joyfully, swooping down to join him. "You've saved the Whispering Woods." The animals of the forest gathered around, cheering for the brave little fox who had risked everything to protect their home. Finley smiled, his heart full of pride. "I couldn't have done it without the help of my friends," Finley said modestly. "The forest belongs to all of us, and we must all do our part to protect it." From that day on, Finley was known as the guardian of the Whispering Woods. Though small in size, his bravery and love for the forest made him a hero in the hearts of all who lived there. And whenever a new challenge arose, the animals knew that Finley, the brave little fox, would always be there to protect them.